Today we will be testing a crypto scalping strategy. Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of strategies and indicators, and I'm testing more every single day. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with a custom indicator. And we have an amazing community over on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader. If you are interested in getting access to the spreadsheets of all the indicators and strategies that we have tested, as well as a free trial to our custom indicator, you can just sign up for our Patreon down below. Alright, as I said, today we will be testing a crypto scalping strategy. Before we do though, I wanted to put a testing scoreboard up for everyone to see. So to date, we have tested a total of 323 different strategies, with 105 of them being winners. The best one so far was able to achieve an 87% win rate. That was achieved using the Academy of Forex indicator. And so far, since we've been keeping track, it has outperformed 221 of the other strategies that we have put it up against, every single one so far. We've also tested a total of 1,020 indicators, with 425 of them being winners. Alright, as I said, today we'll be testing a crypto scalping strategy. And so the source video says, new candle master indicator, 100% winning best Tradingview indicator. Now, of course, again, as I've said many times before, we know that no indicator, no strategy is going to be a 100% winning indicator or strategy. At some point, you're always going to take a losing trade. And so the fact that these source videos keep claiming that it is a 100% winning strategy and indicator is just a little bit bogus, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and put the strategy to the test and see what we can get out of it. So let's go ahead and hide the two indicators here. And the first indicator we will add to the screen is going to be the master candle indicator. This one right here. Go ahead and click on that and add it to the screen. And then the next indicator we will add to the screen is going to be the fund master indicator. It's going to be this one right here. Go ahead and click on that one and add it to the screen as well. And both of these will stay on the default settings. You don't need to change anything. Now on the fund master, you can go in, remove the zero line right here. Typically it has this zero line running right through the middle of the indicator. Don't really use the zero line for anything, so like I said, it can be removed. And so what we're looking for a short trade is we are looking for this box here. Well, actually, let me go into the settings of this one as well. I forgot that I did change the colors of these here. So under these inputs right here, this one, the swish high and the swish low, I changed these from yellow to blue, just so that way it looked a little bit easier to see. And under these shapes here, I changed those to blue, and I changed this one here to an up arrow, and this one here to a down arrow. It's not really necessary, but just a little bit easier to identify the direction that the indicator is kind of pointing in. And so now what we're looking for short trades, we're looking for the blue box to appear like this here. When the blue box appears, we are then looking for the arrow to appear, blue arrow. In this case, it's a short trade, so it appears to the downside, pointing down. And when we get that blue arrow, we want a nice red candle like this here. Then we're going to look down to the fund master indicator, and we want it to have a red bar like this here. And so once those line up, that's going to be the signal to enter into a short. I'm going to put our trade right there. We're going to put our stop just right above this swing here. Usually it's right at the top of this box. And then we're going to target a 1 to 2 risk reward. And so we'll be right about there. Let's go ahead and play this forward and see how it plays out. And you can see within just 2 candles there, make this really nice spike to the downside, getting us to take profit. And for a long trade, what we are looking for, so we are looking for that blue box to appear again, just like this right here. Once we get that blue box, we are then looking for the arrow to appear. In this case, again, it's going to be a long trade. So the arrow will be above the box and pointing up. If I zoom in a little bit tighter there, you can see that arrow right there. And then at the same time we pick up the arrow and the box breakout, we want it to break out with a green candle like this here. And then we're going to look down to the fund master and we want it to have a red candle or a red bar like this here. And once all those line up, that's going to be the signal to enter into a long. I'm going to set our trade right here. We're going to put our stop just right below this swing here. Again, typically it's at the other side of the blue box. And then we're going to target that same 1 to 2 risk reward right about there. Let's play this forward and see how it plays out. Alright, so not quite as quick of a play out here, but we get a push to the downside, then a nice rebound and push to the upside, getting us to take profit right there. Alright, so that puts us at the end of the testing right there. Before we take a look at what this was able to achieve, if you are interested in a profitable trading strategy, I highly recommend you check out the best strategy that we have tested so far on the channel. It has been able to maintain consistently in the mid 80% win rate. In the upper corner, you will find a link to the video where you can view the strategy. We'll also put a thumbnail up of the video on screen now, and I will also link to it at the end of this video with that same thumbnail. Alright, so let's go ahead and go over the numbers on the strategy. So we did the 50 trade test like we normally do. Out of those 50 trades, we got 18 winning trades and 32 losing trades, putting it at a 36% win rate. And so with the 1 to 2 risk reward, if you're looking to gain $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $10,800. On the losing side, you would have been risking $300 per losing trade. Your total drawdown would have been $9,600 for an overall gain of $1,200. So not a horrible strategy. It's not really that great, but also was able to gain a little bit of a profit. Compare that to the Academy of Forex indicator. During the same period of time, we did 56 trades altogether. We had 45 winning trades and 11 losing trades, putting it at a 79% win rate. With the gaining the same $600 per winning trade, your total gain would have been $27,000. On the losing side, you would have lost $13,200 for an overall gain of $13,800. So significantly better results from the Academy of Forex indicator. If you're interested in the Academy of Forex indicator, you can get a free trial when you sign up for our Patreon down below. Once the free trial is over, it's only $15 a month to maintain access to the indicator. You do have to maintain your Patreon status, but still super cheap for a profitable, efficient trading system. Recently, we have developed a crypto scalping strategy. You can see some of the recent trades using that strategy right here. I actually just closed this one out for a nice little profit as well. Did a whole video on this. If you're interested in seeing the scalping strategy, you can click the link up in the corner right now, and it will take you to that video where you can view the scalping strategy that we have developed. All right, that's it for this strategy here. We're going to go ahead and put this one on the yes list, and we'll move on to the next video from here.